Hey guys, Monique here again, and I wanted to share a couple of tips with you that are in regards to drinking or eating your CBD oil. The reason that I'm sharing with you some of my tips in regards to beverages is because before I was involved with Purelistic CBD, I had a beverage company and we made a lot of tea. So there's a lot of facts and information about tea that people are unaware of. And just like how the CBD industry, there's a lot of information that people are unaware of. So I'm here today to help educate you. So when it comes to tea or even coffee, which I'm going to talk about today, there's a wide variety of teas and coffees, and something that is very important to know is that they all have different steeping temperatures. So the lighter teas, such as a white tea or green tea, have a lower boiling temperature when you're making your tea. And as you get a little heavier into a rooibos tea or a black tea, you bring the temperature up and you even steep for longer. So CBD also has somewhat of a boiling temperature or a evaporation point where the CBD is going to evaporate off its beneficial properties, rendering it unuseful to you. So you want to make sure that if you are going to add CBD to your coffee or your tea, that you are not evaporating all of the use and benefits of the CBD. So if you do drink your morning tea or coffee and want to add CBD into it, some of the recommendations I would make for types of teas to mix with them would be a white tea or a green tea. Also, herbal teas are very good because you don't need to necessarily bring them to a specific temperature. The temperature range that we are looking for is going to be between 180 and 200 degrees. Once you get past 200 degrees or to the boiling point of water or CBD, you are going to start losing its properties. So today I've made a couple different teas for you. The first one that I made is a really fun sweet cinnamon spice herbal tea. So it is actually a mix of white tea, cinnamon, ginger, orange peels, and I have steeped this one for about 3 minutes in 180 or so degree water. The second one that I have made today is actually a hemp oil tea, which I've found and is really cool to mix with CBD. This one is also a low cap green tea that's made with the hemp oil tea. And lastly, I just did classic coffee, which is my favorite. But with these, you can add whichever type of CBD oil and flavors that you prefer. I think that the Boost CBD tincture would go really well with this cinnamon herbal tea because it already kind of has citrusy fall flavors to it. So what I've done is just added about 1 milliliter of the CBD oil into there. And all you should do is give it a good mix, because if you leave the CBD on top, it's not going to taste as good and you're not going to absorb as much of it into your bloodstream. So this one is ready to go. Careful, it might be hot. It's very good. Now for the green tea, I think that would go pretty well with our Recover formula, which is a mint flavor. I like a good peppermint green tea, so that kind of mimics that flavor. So again, I'll do about 1 milliliter, which is going to be close to 50 milligrams of CBD. And again, you want to make sure that you mix this. Get a clean spoon, but I'm going to use this spoon for now. So we're going to mix this up, and you'll see that the oil that was before sitting on top kind of mixes in a little bit better. If you add any creamer or milk to your tea and coffee, that also is going to help bind the CBD with the coffee as well. So give this one a try. Tastes pretty good. And of course, my favorite is coffee. I'm a caffeine addict. I normally go with the Boost citrus flavor to go into my coffee. So we'll go with that. And again, one last stir. Have to taste it, make sure it's right. Tastes familiar. I drink this every day. So lastly, I want to leave you guys with one more thing. Since you are going to be ingesting the CBD rather than taking it sublingually, your body's not going to absorb as much of the CBD as it would under your tongue. So my advice to you is to take an extra 5 to 10 minutes in your morning to drink your coffee or tea really slowly. Enjoy it, meditate, think about what you have for the day ahead of you, and that way your body is going to intake more of the CBD and its health benefits for you. Have a good day, guys.